Hi, welcome to the Bourne Review. I'm Susan Barlow. First, some headline news and announcements. Sarah Caruso of Falmouth is opening a new clay center in Cataumet called the Meeting House Clay Center in what used to be the Mary French Dance Studio, later called the Cape Cod Dance Center. It's located at 1340 County Road, and the center will offer clay classes, studio space, some gallery space, and retail. Information about upcoming classes can be found at meetinghouseclay.com. Large crowds gathered at the Mezza Luna restaurant on Main Street for the kickoff party for the 18th annual Homeless for the Holidays fundraiser. Raffles, bands, and a buffet dinner all made for a great evening. The 105 hours of non-stop fun and fundraising runs from December 4th through December 8th. The new Bourne Police Station is taking shape, seen here from the bypass road in Buzzards Bay. The Bourne Police Department will move from the decrepit police station on Main Street to this much larger, more secure, state-of-the-art police station. As yet, there is no information as to what will become of the old police station once the police vacate the building. The Hampton Inn is open for business. The Hampton Inn is a member of the Hilton family of hotels. The 100-room hotel offers a breakfast area for hotel guests, a small bar which is also only open to hotel guests. The hotel is considered a key element in the redevelopment of downtown Bourne. A formal grand opening ribbon-cutting ceremony will be held at a later date. Here are some wonderful photos by area photographers showing the beauty that surrounds us. Now, our featured stories. The sewer commissioners discussed wastewater allocation with Main Street developer Vincent McKenzie.
Vincent McKenzie. Peter is 100% correct. If I don't have the allegation, I'm not going to market the property, to be honest with you. I'm not going to say, well, maybe I'm going to go back to the Board of Selectmen and maybe they'll give it to me. I'm not going to threaten you and say, well, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to run my ball home and kick it through Potter's window. It's not going to happen. But for what we've gone through with this building, with the floodplain and the building inspector and the fire chief, I've been working that project for 2 years. We built a medical center in 9 months. It's 3 times the size. And we went to the Cape Cod Commission twice. So this isn't really an easy town to work in. I will not market the property unless I have the sewer, because these developers, we have to go to the bank with them. They got to put up money. I told Zach, I did drop the ball. I couldn't do everything at once. I just mentally, financially, and physically could not do that project and start this project and still doing the medical center. You know, and I have a wife that's ready to kill me. I've extinguished all my funds, so I had to regroup, and I'm hoping the board will work with me and give me another 6 months. Let me market it really hard after the first. No one's doing business from now till after the first year. No one wants to hear about a project. So if you give me 6 more months, let me hold my sewer. He just told me what I had for allocation, how many units. Can you address that? We have over 160 units we can put in now. The developers we have worked with, they want 200 units. That's the magic number. And we do have the land to build 200 units and the retail. We have exactly what the town's plan drew up before we even bought this property. So we're fitting right into the town's plan for the economic development, downtown district. We're going by your plan, but like that project financially was $2 million more than we expected. The delays were over a year, so.
Tim Lyon again, Engineering Department. So I just want to kind of give everybody the lay of the land for the future as well. I'd like to alleviate some concerns the McKenzies may have for the project. We are 15 months out from an expected unveiling of our wastewater treatment facility. That's another 100,000 gallons. The nature of permitting, he is in the growth incentive zone in the downtown, so it's going to go quick when he can get the permitting, but still 15 months is a short amount of time in the development world, especially when he still has to retain a developer. I'm not saying there's promises we could make, but I'm saying if there's maybe an agreement for a certain amount of allocation today that the McKenzies could part with, I think if we could maybe have him on the queue favorably for that first crack at the 100,000 gallons in 15 months, I think we could find an agreement between the Board of Sewer Commissioners and his project. So is there a small amount we can maybe talk to the McKenzies about today?
Well, I guess that's where I was going with it.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about flexibility. Like the 27,000 was married to some project that he's not doing. And so, you know, we can't just have 27,000 hanging out there that's not attached to anything. It's not attached to a vision. It's not attached to a, you know, concrete plan of what. Certainly you can back into a number, you know, and say, I can do this many houses, I can do, or, you know, units, I can do 2 hotels, but I don't want to back into a number. You know, we need to know
Sure.
what's really going to happen there. So I think we need the flexibility to be able to take some of that back.
I'd also like to reiterate, it's been echoed a few meetings now, is the last gallon is always more valuable than the first gallon. So that starts all back up in 15 months, so I don't want to speak for anybody in the room, but I think if there's an agreement you guys could come to right now, I think, you know, it's there, so.
But to move forward with the biggest part of Main Street that took us 17 years to acquire, it was very gutsy and very stressful to put all these pieces together. And I know you're under a time frame, but we are too, you know. If people don't want to sell, look what I just went through with Ryan. It took 2 years to buy that property. It took 17 years to buy the McDonald property. We paid exactly what we offered them 17 years ago. People are waiting for this, and the train's coming, the air balloons are coming, all sorts of things are coming. So everybody's waiting to roast the developer. I'm the only one down on the West End that's taken a shot. So I'd appreciate if you'd work with us. This isn't for me. This is for the town. I'm better off saying, take your sewer and collect my rent, what's existing in my, I'm almost 60 years old. You got to do the math. I'm doing this for the town. I built a medical center for the town. There was no medical center. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to do the right thing. I have plenty of money. And I got a great wife that wants to drag me someplace warm. So if you want to take my sewer and fight with me, it's your sewer.
Right.
So I don't want to give a gallon up tonight. I'm asking for 6 to 8 months to dig my heels in and do some really strong marketing and get someone down here and do the right thing. That's all I can ask.
This meeting can be seen in its entirety on Bourne TV Channel 15, Bourne's government channel, or visit bournetv.com, click on the government icon to watch it on demand. Here's a new segment to the Bourne Review called the Bourne Biz Update. This month I visited Judy Comeau, owner of Bourne Appetit. If you'd like to tell us about your experience as a business owner in Bourne, or if your business is new to Bourne and would like to introduce yourself and your business, please contact me at info@bournetv.com.
I'm Judy Camo. I'm the new owner of Bourne Appetit down at Sagamore Beach, 41 Meeting House Lane, Unit B. We're new to town. I've lived here be 3.5 years and was drawn here just by the beach everywhere, the canal, everything. I grew up in West Peabody and we lived in Townsend for 33 years with our 2 children. My children come and work with me sometimes whenever I'm in the weeds and can't keep up. My granddaughter works for me on the weekends. My daughter Danielle comes down on the weekends. So it's still a little bit of a family business. We're trying to keep it going that way. And I recently owned a bakery for 23 years and it was called Trudy's Treats. And we just recently shut the doors, so they say when one door closes, the other one opens, and here I am. We offer panini sandwiches, as you can see on the board behind me. They're listed. Cook all our own flat corned beef, turkey breasts. We use chicken breast, not any cold cuts for our sandwiches. We also have a full display case of homemade baked goods. Everything's made from scratch on site. We have some healthy options, wheat berry salad, chickpea edamame. We have a full freezer section full of frozen prepared meals and soups to go. The soups are very popular right now. Everything's made fresh stock, right from scratch, from beginning to end. Today we have a new item, trying it out, turkey tetrazzini. Never made it before. Hopefully it's good. People ask me all the time about my recipes, and a lot of them, my Swedish apple pie, it was Best of Boston Magazine, 1999, and that was from Nana Joanne. Whoopie pies and ring dings, that was from Nana May, my mom. Most of the recipes, I go in through my cookbooks. I love Einagarten, I love Giada. I do a lot of Epicurious and a lot of online looking, and if I see something or if I get a great deal on something, I go online and try to make something with what I have. So it's been fun. It's definitely an interesting thing to be doing at my age. Our most popular item by far, I guess, would be the ring ding. People come in constantly saying a friend told them, gotta have it. We put a sample out, and it's a big joke between me and all my employees. Every single time someone takes a bite of a sample, they buy one. And we laugh and we tell the person, and it's pretty funny. And then the next most popular, I would say, would be the chicken pot pie. People seem to love it. And we're also making tortilla meat pies, Canadian meat pie. Those are a new item that we're using now. So I keep trying to fill it with, we have chicken divan in the freezer, shepherd's pies, all kinds of stuff. People just can't get enough of the freezer. And I do hear a lot, and I know how it is because we're taking care of an elderly parent, but I hear people coming in constantly saying they're coming to get the meal of the day for their parent. They take care of their parent. So that's a nice thing because we do a daily special, which is enough for, we say one person, but most people say 2. So that helps a lot too. So I hear that a lot. So that makes me feel good also. We have been opened for, it was just 3 months on November 15th. So a little over 3 months we've been here. And still daily, there's probably 3 or 4 new customers coming in saying they heard it from somebody. We've been getting wonderful, wonderful feedback from the neighborhood, and we have so many regulars already. People have just been incredible. I try to answer everybody, but every day there's new people coming in and just really happy about it, and I hope to see you. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 2. And we'll probably switch it around in the summer to accommodate the beach-going people and do some cooler lunch packs to go and offer some things like that. So we're looking forward to seeing what it's like in the summertime.
Let's have a listen to a tune by Hungry Town. This duo entertained a full house at the Bourne Library on November 1st.
It's kind of a hard luck tale. It's called Hard Way to Learn.
Let's take a look at the calendar to see upcoming events. From December 4th to December 8th, it's 103 straight hours of fun and fundraising at the 18th Annual Homeless for the Holidays event at 223 Main Street. Don't miss Christmas in Old Bourne Village, weekend-long celebration from Friday, December 6th through Sunday, December 8th. From 4 to 8 p.m., the Bourne Society for Historic Preservation welcomes you to experience Christmas at the Briggs McDermott House at 22 Sandwich Road in Bourne Village. Rooms in the home will be decorated all through the house with surprises that complement the theme. Refreshments will be served in the warmth of the adjacent Alonzo Booth Blacksmith Shop, along with the Uptuxet Garden Club Wreath and Green Sale. From 5 to 6:30 p.m., tree lighting and music at the Bourne Library. Cocoa and cookies will be served by the Friends of the Library. At 5:30, enjoy music by the Bourne High School Band and Chorus. The tree lighting ceremony begins at 6 p.m. Please bring items for the giving tree, such as scarves, hats, and new toys. From 5 to 6:30 p.m. is also the Cookie Walk and Sanctuary Tours at the Bourne United Methodist Church. Join the fun at this popular annual event by purchasing a box to fill with delicious homemade cookies. A box is just $6. Quantities are limited, so plan to come early to get your favorite cookies. From 6 to 8 p.m., the Bourne Historical Society and the Bourne Town Archives welcomes you to 30 Keene Street. Grab a candy cane and check out the many cookie jars. Scallop and bacon chowder will be served to warm up chilly visitors, along with sweets and punch. Cookies will be available for sale. The Uptuxet Trading Post gift shop will have a table set up for an opportunity to purchase some holiday goodies. At the close of the evening, the Bourne United Methodist Church Choir will lead us in traditional Christmas carols. Saturday, December 7th. It's Breakfast with Santa at the Jonathan Bourne Public Library. There will be 2 seatings, one at 8:30 a.m. and one at 9:30. Tickets cost $5 for children 2 and older and $15 for adults. Tickets must be purchased in advance in the library children's room. 10 a.m. to noon, the Uptuxet Garden Club Wreath and Green Sale at the Briggs McDermott House. Decorated wreaths, boxwood trees, centerpieces, mugs, and more created by the Uptuxet Garden Club will be for sale. 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., deck the halls in Cataumet. Visit the beautiful historic Cataumet Schoolhouse at 1200 County Road and get a jump on holiday shopping and decorating at our annual holiday fair. Find locally crafted ornaments, candles, and other gifts, as well as wreaths and greens. Enjoy delicious baked goods, homemade chowder, and warm mulled cider. Don't miss our exciting raffle items, including lobsters, gift cards, and other goods from local Cape Cod businesses. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Bourne Historical Society hosts Christmas at the Uptuxet Trading Post, where tastes of fresh oysters and bay scallops cooked on the open hearth will be offered along with other goodies, hot cider and scallop and bacon chowder. Goody Claus will be there too, providing a great holiday photo opportunity. Mavis Robinson's reading of Goody Claus, written by Catherine Lee Bates, will close out the event. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., all through the house at the Briggs McDermott House. Visit the decorated Briggs McDermott House, Carriage House, and Forge. Admission is free all weekend. The Uptuxet Garden Club continues its sale from 10 a.m. to noon. The house and Forge will also be open on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Saturday, December 7th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Friends of the Bourne Council on Aging have their holiday craft fair and bake sale at the Community Building, 239 Main Street in Buzzards Bay. Crafts, knits, quilted items, ornaments, jewelry, raffles, baked goods, and more. Enjoy a light lunch in the cafe. All proceeds go to the Friends of the Bourne Council on Aging to benefit the food pantry and provide assistance to those in need throughout the community. The Bourne Library also hosts a Caring Sharing Winter Wonderland. The Friends of the Jonathan Bourne Public Library sponsors this popular annual event where community members and organizations donate decorated tabletop-sized Christmas trees and other seasonal or gift items. A silent auction will be held, with all the proceeds going to a designated charity. Bidding begins on November 21st and ends on December 13th at 5 p.m. The winter solstice celebration at the Uptuxet Trading Post takes place Friday, December 21st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Lyons Family Pavilion at Uptuxet. Dress warmly and join them around the fire as they roast oysters and marshmallows. Enjoy hot soups and sweets and honor the ancient human tradition of celebrating the winter solstice. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays. Thanks for watching this episode of the Bourne Review, and I'll see you next time.